So this is the Defender 110, picked up from my mum September time last year. So we've had it for 5 months. The plan is today is to get the transfer box. Well, not to get the transfer box out today, but we need to get to the transfer box to replace it. I think it's severely worn out. It's got no oil in it. So I've ordered a new one. I'm looking at the YouTube channels. The best way to do this is to take it out through the top, which means taking out the seats and the seat box from inside in there, and then hopefully the plan is we can lift it out through the top bit, because the transfer box is just under those two levers there. Lift it out through one of the doors and replace it. So the first job is to try and get this seat box out. Lots of bolts, panels, things like that, linkages, brake handles, things like that to unlink, but we'll have a look, see how it goes. One major thing we need to remove from this part is the cat, who's just jumped in. He likes all vehicles, so I think he's just come to help me. He might feature a lot in the videos actually. His name's Arthur. He turned up about a year plus ago at the house, and he's moved in. So that's it. This is Arthur. It's obviously got a captive nut on that bolt on the back. It's just not coming out. So we can do. Well, I'll take the other side out and see how far we can get. Whether we can get to the underneath of it from somewhere else. It's proving rather difficult. All these bolts on the box, on the seat box, that one came out. Those two at the back, captive nuts going round and round and round. Stuck, stuck, stuck. That one's also stuck. Those on the transmission tunnel, they came out nice and easy. But the rest, I think I'm going to have to get the drill out and drill them all out. Right, still haven't got the seats out. The seats are still stuck. The centre box is still, well, the seat box is still stuck. But I've got the centre box out, and there is the transfer box. That is the bit that I'm trying to get to. This bit here. That's the bit that I've got coming. Hopefully Friday that will turn up. But I still need to get this seat box out, so I can actually lift that out through the top. So let's carry on. Right, finally I've just got that last seat bolt out. It's got a captive nut that I've had to go underneath through that hole by the transfer box and put some mole grips on it. Finally got it out. It only took about an hour just for one bolt, but the seat is now finally out. So we go from this side then. The seat finally out of the car. I just need the other side and the seat box. So let's carry on. So there we go, finally, both seats, both out, finally. Now just for the seat box, so we can get to that part. Right, I think we're finally getting somewhere. We've both got both feet wheel well plates out, both sides. And you can see there's the transfer box back there. It's not focusing very well, but there's a lot of play in that drive shaft, and I'm sure that's not right. Right, finally I had to grind off all these bolts on the side. It's just taken me an hour or two for about 4 or 5 bolts, something like that. But finally, it's all loose. Apart from the handbrake. There's a couple of bolts on the handbrake. Make sure it's chocked, obviously, before you take the handbrake off, because it will move. So I'll just put some chocks under it and release the handbrake, and then finally we can get the seat box out. Well, finally it's out. I reckon that's taken about 6 hours to take the seat box out, all the panels, seats, so I can get to this, the transfer box. See a bit of oil there as well, not sure where that's from, but that bit there from there, that's all the transfer box, which isn't working. New one turned up today, so I'll show you that now. So there's the new transfer box. It's a 1.41 diff lock LT230. Been reconditioned by Ashcroft, but I got it off eBay second hand. It's in about 500 miles, so hopefully it's a good one. Well, that's it for today. Everything's completed that I wanted to. The seat box is out, the floor panels are out, so I can get to the transfer box. So I'll finish that for today, finish the video, and on the next one hopefully we'll be taking out the transfer box.